right, we are back with one final series here on the night. It's Zynrg and Dcrl. Should be a pretty good one. I'm joined by Penn. How are you doing?
Living the dream, my man. Honestly, I was riding back from Missouri and I just realized I haven't been on stream in 3 days. Something's wrong. So I just had to get in here.
Fair enough, fair enough. We got an exciting Div B matchup. I don't know if it can beat the last one. Game 7 overtime reverse sweep on the line. It was very exciting, but this one should hold up just about as well. We're going to go to the playoff bracket here. Zynrg got in a bit of an unfortunate predicament, playing Air Raid right away, getting swept 4-0. They were the only team to beat Air Raid during the regular season, but I believe that's why Air Raid chose them. They got sent down to lowers right away, so kind of unfortunate that happened with the new playoff bracket being able to, or the higher seeds being able to choose their opponents. But regardless, they're looking to redeem themselves. And then Dcrl, they lost to Juicer, who just lost to Cargo Space in the last matchup. The sheet's not updated, but regardless, Juicer lost 4-3 to Cargo Space. So, yeah, it's been a pretty interesting playoff bracket, all things considered. I don't want to talk too much about my own team, but Thrill Bros, we've had a pretty good run. Looking to continue it, but we play the winner of this game. So, without further ado, we'll jump into some of the other stats here. We got the Division B standings. We talked about it last game. Air Raid, Honey Nut, they're kind of both at the top of the bracket, or top of the leaderboards here. But Penn, do you see anything in these division stats that you'd like to talk about?
I mean, man, if I'm going to talk about anything in these stats, I'd probably look directly at the records versus the winning percentages. You see Dcrl and Zynrg both with the same record, but the winning percentage completely off. So that means Zynrg statistically has probably been a little more of a streaky team, while Dcrl has been able to win even when it gets to the later games. On top of that, I mean, if I'm looking at anything else, I'm maybe looking at demos. But even then, they're very equal team-wise, and a lot of their stats actually kind of par on course with each other. So we'll see how that looks tonight.
Yeah, 100%. Jump into Zynrg. You want to talk about them, or?
Yeah, for sure. This team spooked the hell out of me going into my final week of Dcrl during the regular season, because they did pull up a win against us. We decided to try to get revenge. We got the revenge. But this team is very scary, purely for the absolute dominance that it can show when it's hot. Silk, one of the most solid players I've ever played with. I played with him on SDC's varsity roster, and he is absolutely just right place, right time, somehow works out. And honestly, that's really all what you need. I'm American Noah, one of the most effective players I've ever seen moving up into this division. Plays a very, very, very consistent, little rough game against his opponents. You see that a little bit in like the top demos on the team. It doesn't show, but he gets a lot more bumps, especially against us, than he did demos. We'll see if that comes up tonight. And then Kier, the man who's been making it back. I remember first time I casted this team, I called Kier a liability. He was not happy with that. But he has honestly been performing at a much higher level in recent weeks, and I want to see how he does tonight, because honestly I think his ability to play tonight will make or break this team. But yeah, that's all I really got.
I'd say that's very fair. One thing to note with Kier, he jumped from Div D to Div B this season without ever playing in Div C. So for a debut season in Div B, being a Div D player, I think he's done one hell of a job.
Yeah, outside of Spoopy Man, the only person who jumped 2 divisions in 1 season, so we'll see. His team's deep into playoffs. Can they keep it going?
Yeah, 100%. As we go to Dcrl, Skay, Sleepy, and Salty Steve. We got a whole bunch of S's. This one's going to be hard to pronounce throughout the whole night. Skay the captain, 0.78 goals per game. Pretty solid there. As I say, I don't really see too much that's out of the ordinary with this team, besides for the 1.89 demos from Sleepy. He must be a much more demo-heavy player, but, the shooting percentage is a little low, 25, 20, and 29. They're probably looking to get those up a little bit, but regardless of the lower shooting percentages, they're still managing to get, like, 2.2, 2.3 goals per game, which is all around pretty good still for a lower shooting percentage. But
yeah, no doubt. And I also play with Skay. He's the other player on SDSU's varsity team. He's a lot more of you expect him to be there. He is there, but it's not like it's a much more weird feeling. I don't know how to explain Skay, but all I know is that sometimes he is the greatest carry known to man, and sometimes I don't know where he is. So we'll see. We'll see if that comes out tonight. His team, the Rats, one of the most weird teams for me, because I'll look and I'll expect them to lose the game and they'll somehow win it, and I'll expect them to win a game easily and they'll lose it. So like I can't read them worth a heck. And Sleepy, probably the fastest man in the entire division. That 1.89 demos a game comes on the back that he's supersonic more than pretty much anyone else in the entirety of Div B. So we'll see if that also comes out tonight.
yeah, very good things to note. But without further ado, I'm going to ask you for a prediction. How do you think this series is going to go, Penn?
Don't make me predict this. I said before when we were in the green room, per se, that I did not want to predict this game because honestly, I don't know who could take it. But going based off of my faith in the team that could beat me, I'm taking Zynrg in 6.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to go against you. I'm going to say the Rats take it in 6. The Rats, when I played them, they were very solid. That might just be that I wasn't playing good, but they were a very, very solid team when we played against them. And to be honest, I really haven't seen too much out of these teams, so I'm kind of making a bit of a shot in the dark here. But yeah, we both predict that it's going to end in 6, but differing opinions on who's going to win.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see. Honestly, I could see it going either way. But I have some faith still in Zynrg here, as the men that kind of like knocked me down a peg, hit me off my high horse. So we'll see if that rings true.
Yeah, for sure. We're about to get these guys into the game. They're good to go, so we are also good to go.
Yeah, love an invite too at some point.
Yeah, should be a great matchup. For my own sake, I hope it doesn't go to 7, but 6 would still be pretty fun.
Oh my god, I'd love an invite too at some point.
Oh my goodness, I didn't invite you. That's my bad.
No, you're all good. You're just going to start with the casting.
Yeah, I'm sending you an invite. Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, my lapse in judgment. It's a late night, but Skay gonna try to get one going in right here, and he does. 1-0. The Rats. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, that's a quick start. No, you're good. That's a quick start from Skay. Just an unlucky touch. I am American, able to go home. And honestly, that's what you want to see if you're a Rats fan. They came out firing. Can they keep it up? Salty Steve rocking. Is that the Venom? Wow. What a card choice for tonight. Whew. Yeah, well, you get overlay fixed up. I'll keep us rolling here along as Silk gets a nice touch to the backboard with Salty Steve there. Able to get it around. Can he take it up the wall? Yes, he can. It's a nice pop, but he's sent to space as a nice cutaway by Skay, but he gets a side flip. Sleepy quick on, but no one there to follow. Steve sends it high. Skay forced to back up as Kier tries to push it out. A nice touch to the backboard, but it's met. Sleepy on the ball, gets it high. Is anyone there to follow? Salty Steve is, but he puts it. He just whiffs, honestly. Skay tries to get something for the backboard. This gets sent away, and Kier to follow up.
Yeah, Salty Steve's just going to opt to boom this one away. Silk up in the air very early for that one. But Skay's going to try to go for a bit of a double tap. I'm American with a great hit away. Salty Steve is there to get a touch on it. Kier's going to try to control it. Sleepy with a very fast challenge. I know you mentioned him being pretty speedy. That challenge was pretty speedy. Salty Steve and Skay looking a little awkward together here. Kier's going to try to tap this one, maybe get another shot on net, but a great demo coming out from Kier.
What a demo and goal here by Zynrg. Honestly, did not see that coming. Sent away. I'm American with the follow-up. And Omega Blaze, I'll let you know. I was actually talking to my team because we were still playing CCL at the time. But the last time these teams faced each other was a little while ago, but Zynrg took it in 4. So we'll see if that has any bad blood between them, or if any of that loss comes into Durat's mind as they get deeper into this match.
Yeah, 100%. I do want to note, Q pulled out a weight, started shaking it around, trying to say weight room, I believe. It also looks like he's playing in a library, Papa Canush mentioned in chat. So, very, very interesting here from Kier, but yeah, Silk's just gonna try to boom this one out around Sleepy. Can't quite get it there. I'm American looking maybe a little awkward, trying to just get a 50 with Sleepy. This one's gonna go straight towards Zynrg's net. Be able to clear it out, and I'm American with a nasty redirect.
What a touch! This ball getting around Sleepy as Silk just fires it away. No one fully in a good position, and I'm American slotting one home. And an interesting card choice again. Like, card choices in this game are a little throwing me off. I don't think I've ever, in the history of Dcrl, ever seen I'm American in an Octane. He's been rocking the same Tor, whatever the heck the girl is from Avatar, that Fennec, since like, oh, Sleepy. I'll shut up.
Yeah, it's a great save from I'm American, but Salty Steve with a great bump on Kier, and Sleepy's able to just slot it in for Durats here. Ties it up 2-2. Yeah, it's an elimination series, but so far both teams are playing pretty solid. Game 1's always a bit of a feeler game, but both these teams have seemed to be getting adjusted pretty well to each other.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's slaying a little slow. It's not much of a shootout that we tend to see, but I'm not saying that it's like it's slow or anything. It's I said it's slow, but it just feels weird because it's like there's enough goals that it's actually a pretty high-scoring game, and it might be another year as Kier takes it around the entire team and puts one home.
And we see Kieran's cam fall over. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, it's a great shot from Kier. Really stepping up so far in this game 1 for his team. As Zynrg, you know, they find another lead here.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. This has been a really back and forth start to this game. I'm American, not able to get much to the go as Skate takes it out. Shoots one wide towards Sleepy. Sleepy connects. Can he get mid? Not quite. I'm American, able to get it out. Can he get anything more? He gets bumped. Salty Steve on the follow. Can't do much more. Sleepy sends it to the side, and I'm American follows it up.
Yeah, Skate's going to try to catch this one. Sleepy's going to 50 this one with Kier. It's going to go straight out to the midfield. Salty Steve's up nice and early. It's a pretty good looking shot, but Silk's able to get that one away pretty well. Skate with a quick challenge, and Kier, an unfortunate miss. Silk's just going to try to boom this one up the sidewall. We'll see what happens. Salty Steve's going to hit this one out to the side over to Skate, and Sleepy, I think, smartly decides to not commit there. Just control his ball in the corner. It's a great decision from him.
Yeah, he kept it short. It was probably a little too far away, but Skate collecting this ball, taking it deep, but can't get anything past the half line. Silk tries to get one to go there. Kier here to follow. He goes up. Can he get something mid to Noah? Not quite. Cut away by Salty Steve. Salty Steve with a nice pop over. I'm American. This ball floating off the backboard. Silk will try to get to clear here. He gets around 1. Can't get around 2. But it flows to American and puts a shot on. And it's over. Salty Steve. I'm American. Slots one home for a hat trick this game.
Yeah, this 50 goes straight out to I'm American. Salty Steve just caught in a little bit of a weird spot as last man. Not expecting the shot from I'm American. And, you know, it goes in. You can see these boys from Zynrg just getting hyped in the cams. You love to see it here. The nerves probably aren't getting to them because, you know, they're just celebrating every time they score a goal. So we might see another one here. What a save from Durats.
Yeah, this is sent long. No one there. This posts down as it followed up. 2 in the air, but no one hitting the ball other than Salty Steve on the back end. Commits as a third man. Can he get something mid? Yes, he can. Skate cuts it off. His pass back to the corner to Sleepy. Sleepy off of Salty's demo. Puts it home. And they're 1 goal away with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, it's a great play. Just kind of, you know, staying there. It's a great demo from Salty Steve. You know, all of them just stayed in the play, hoping they'd be able to make something happen. And make something happen, they do.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. However, time's running out. with 15 seconds left. They need to find something long. This ball rolls out a little bit. It's a round 2. There's one man back, but he's on the ball. He decides to take a little too long. Silk sends it wide. This ball floating. Salty with no boost. It's floating down. Time running out. Sleepy can't get a touch. Skay last man. Puts one high. Salty Steve can't follow it up. This ball floats down. Zynrg takes game number 1.
Yeah, it's a great game 1 from Zynrg, to be honest. They started out maybe a little hotter than I was expecting. I'm American with the hat trick. Also, not something I was really expecting. But it was a great game from all of them. Looks like the middleman for both of these teams is popping off. I'm American for Zynrg and then Sleepy for Durats. It's a great game from both teams, though, and I'm excited to see the rest of the series from this point on.
Yeah. And honestly, I expected American to be the more demo-heavy or pressure-heavy man, but Kier came out feisty, absolutely abusive on the offense, able to do a lot on the on both the bumping and demo side, on top of putting a goal in on his own.
Yeah, I mean Zynrg, between the 3 of them, they had 7 demos, and Durats they had 5. So, you know, on average, everybody in the lobby was averaging 2 demos a game, which is pretty crazy. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt. And as we start off this one, the Rats need to find a way back into this series. I mean, it went purely very neutral last game, but you can't depend on that, as Zynrg is going to try to run with this. A nice shot attempt there, but it floats into the back wall. Followed up by Salty Steve. Can he get something to go in this corner? Not quite. This floats back to Skay. Skay's on. Met by Silk, but Sleepy's there. Sleepy with an awkward touch. This is awkward for the entirety of the Rats, except for Salty Steve, who follows it up well, sends it back into this orange half.
Yeah, Kier's going to boom this one, maybe try to follow it up. Gets bumped off by Skay. Stays on it and gets it around 1. Silk's there for the 50, but it goes back the Rat's way, and all of a sudden, this one is rolling towards the net. Kier's able to pop it away as Sleepy's on the wall, going to tap it out the backboard. Silk with a great boom. Kier's going to be there right away for the Zynrg team. It's going to go mid, but Skay with a great touch to keep that one out of danger.
Yeah, no doubt Skay able to get that wide. Let's follow it up, but Sleepy's there. Sleepy sends one towards the middle. No one to follow, but it's a whiff by 1. Silk able to get it high. Kier with the pre-jump can't get anything to go, but American off the fake puts one home. That's a 1-0 Zynrg.
Yeah, it's a great shot here. Kier, obviously, Salty Steve, it's a little hard to read whether or not Kier's going to get a touch. All of a sudden, you see I'm American just flying at you out of nowhere. It's so hard to prepare for that one. I'm American will certainly take that one to give Zynrg the lead here, as the Rats are going to try to take this one right back to Zynrg. But some good defense there from Silk, and Kier's going to hit this one maybe out to I'm Americans, but he's already rotating out. Kier with a bit of an awkward backflip. I don't know if I like that, but I'm American's going to be able to save him and keep it out of their immediate danger.
Yeah, this SDSU captain clash here. I want to see a little bit more from those two, Silk and Skay. Kind of playing a pretty neutral game so far, but it's a nice pass to Kier. Kier sends it back towards Silk. Kier pops it high. I'm American, nowhere to be seen as this ball floats out of the half. It's straight to him. He goes low, but it's an easy touch for Sleepy, who gets a touch high. Can he get another one? It's around everyone, but it's not on the net. Kier able to get him away. Silk cut off by Skay. Skay can't get anything to go across the middle. This ball floats high. Only Kier there. He gets the touch off, but Sleepy quick on. Followed up by Salty Steve. He sends this towards the backboard. Kier unable to make contact. This ball floating mid. Skay there. Sends it middle, but Silk able to receive 50's first challenge, but no one after American sends it wide.
Yeah, Kier, very little boost, just trying to keep that one away. As the Rats are going to hit it out. I'm American with a great touch out to Silk. Gonna try to control it off the wall. This one's just gonna go straight over the net. But Skay can't find it. It's gonna roll in anyways.
Sleepy with a little bit of luck and a lot of dreams. This ball somehow goes in the back of the net off no one touching it. Purely the roll, and that is devastating for Zynrg.
Yeah, 100%. But you know, it's still a 1-1 ball game here in game 2. So. Obviously, you would have wished that one went in, but...
American! Oh my! Skay, I don't know if that was luck or skill or something between, but he somehow gets that one not in their net, and they're forced on the back end here. Zynrg getting pressured down by the Rats. Kier finds a breath of air. Can he get something mid? It's a nice touch around one, but Salty Steve able to send it high and away. Skay can't follow it up. American touches once. Can he get another one? Not quite. A good touch out by Salty Steve, but it's no one there to follow the back man. Demoed, and Kier gets one to go. That's a 2-1 lead for Zynrg.
Yeah, it's a great demo from I'm American. Love the awareness there. Skay was, of course, expecting there to be a third behind him that could easily save that ball, but not able to realize in time that his teammate was demoed. So I love the demo from I'm American. See what Silk can do with the ball, trying to keep it away from his net. As we see a double commit from I'm American and Silk. Obviously not what you want to see, but doesn't appear to really hurt them a whole lot. As we see another double commit. We were talking about it a lot last game between Cargo Space and Juicer Alert. Just the double commits can be so damaging. We've already seen a few of them so far in game 2.
That's a nice touch high. Kier forced to make a touch out to the corner. He gets a good one. Straight to American. American tries to follow it up. Skay can't make contact. Kier gets a nice high ball. Can he follow? He floats one mid towards Silk. Silk can't put it on, but it's a back to Kier. Kier shooting top left. It's a whiff. And a touch wide by Salty ruins an amazing chance.
Yeah, I mean, it was right there. Just Kier could not find it. And it was cleared away. Very unfortunate for Zynrg, but they're still in the lead here. Bit of an awkward touch there from Sleepy. Kier's going to try to flip it around one. Can't find it. I'm American's going to follow this one right back up, right out mid. Kier's there. Can he get a shot on it? He's not able to hit it. Misses just by the skin of his teeth. Silk's going to hit this one straight up to the ceiling. Might be a little awkward. We see a double commit from the Rats and a double commit from Zynrg right after. As Sleepy's just going to keep applying the pressure, but Zynrg's able to get it out of their half.
Yeah, Salty forced to follow this. He gets a touch around 1, around 2. Skay there to follow. Can't get anything to go off the back wall. This ball floats back mid towards Sleepy. Sleepy sends one high, but it floats out. Kier can't make contact. I'm American dodges his own teammate. This ball rolling. Kier sends one mid. There's no one in the back. Salty Steve, the only defender, and he's not even on the right side. This ball floats mid. Kier touches out towards net. This ball sent away from Steve. Skay can't make the touch, but American there to get it popped high. But it's put down, and Zynrg take game number 2.
Yeah, once again, you know, it's a 1-goal game, but Zynrg coming out on top. And Kier, once again, showing out with 368 points and a goal. I'm American, 342 points, 1 goal, 1 assist.
Timeout.
Yep, the two of them are just playing so well right now. I'd like to see more from Silk and Skay, both of the captains. But other than that, both of these teams are playing pretty well, all things considered.
Yeah, no doubt. And with the timeout being called, we're going to go to a break here for a little bit. We saw a timeout work earlier in the favor of Optic down in Div E. We'll see if that comes into play here as the Rats need to find a way out of this slump. 2 games in a row, down by 1 to lose it. And it's going to be a little rough if they let another one in, because we'll be on match point. It's going to be a heck of a time trying to do what Juicer Alert did and more.
Yeah, Juicer Alert, we're so close to coming back all the way last game, but we're not able to finish it out in Game 7 overtime. Obviously, you don't want to let it get there, but Zynrg have put themselves in a very good position to win here and move on to the next round of playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, this really could still go either way. The Rats have not been quiet, still putting on a goal away each game, but they need to get more effective offense. They need to avoid double commits, and their boost management has been really a killer. I don't know if it's because Sleepy's taking every boost on this field or if it's just awkward play from I'm American and Kier, but Salty Steve and Silk, not Silk and Skay, low boost when they need it, and it's been a little rough.
Yeah, 100%. The double commits have not been kind to either of these teams either. There's been so many of them. I keep talking about it, but it pains me to see so many of them. But what can I say? I'm guilty of a bunch of them too.
Yeah, that's fair, but simple communication could really be the magic maker here. Proper rotations, good communication, really all you need. And I just want to see it. I want to see it come out from the Rats. I want Zynrg to win. Don't get me wrong. That's why I predicted, and I like being right. But I'm really looking for anything I can get here.
Yep. Zynrg, you're gonna try to stay hot. As we're gonna get into game 3 here.
Alrighty then.
Now we'll see if this timeout works in Durat's favor, or if Zynrg here is going to keep on blazing through this series. Salty Steve's going to be up right away for this one. I believe he switched cars back to an Octane.
He did.
So that might play in effect here. But yeah, Sleepy just going to boom this one around his teammates. It's going to go out to Zynrg. This one could be on target. A little high, and Salty Steve's going to be able to clear it away.
Yeah, Steve, quick on the follow. This ball floats mid, not able to be reached. Sleepy takes it from the back line. Can he get over one? Yes, he can. He's got the backboard in his sights, a double in the future, but not quite. Skay forced to make a touch around, and Silk's going to have a free ball out of his own half. He's up around one. Can he get past two? Not quite. Salty Steve with a nice collection. He takes it into the corner. Can he get anything to send out? Not quite. Sleepy forced to wait and watch. He gets one mid, but no one's there. Salty Steve on the other side can't get anything to go. And this should get cleared out. However, it's just rolling across this line, and Kier takes it to the sidewall.
Yeah, Kier's going to sort of pop that one up with a little bit of a ceiling pinch there. Skay's going to pinch that one with the sidewall a little bit and try to follow it up here. Not quite able to. Ball still in Zynrg half. Sleepy's going to send this one out mid. It's a great touch from Silk. Over one and almost over Skay. It's a demo from Kier onto Skay.
Oh,
and Silk's gonna find the net wide open to slam that one home.
Yeah, I'd like to introduce you to the Kier special. Demo your best player, somehow put a ball center, and it gets finished off. Absolutely menacing from him, but that's not what you want to see if you're a Durats fan this game.
Absolutely not. Zynrg starting out hot, 1-0. We'll see if they can continue their streak. But Sleepy's just trying to get that one over Silk, and it's a great challenge right away. He's going to get the double. I'm American there to control it. Gets demoed for his efforts. As this 50 could go straight into the net, but between Silk and Salty Steve, it's going to find a way to stay out.
Yeah, Steve took a little high. I'm American trying to get out of his own half. Can beat out two. Can he get the third? Tries to play the 50. Salty Steve gets it better out of him, but unable to get past Kier. Kier, awkward attempt at an aerial, and this fall back to Sleepy. A nice chow sends him high. Sleepy forcing into his back line. I'm American forced on his back foot. Able to get a nice touch out, but Sleepy's there. Follows it up in the air, but has no control of the ball. This ball flows back, and Skay forced to make the touch.
Yeah, Skay's just going to bring it around his corner, try to follow it up. Can't quite. Sleepy's just going to try to just let this one go into the corner, I guess.
No.
Kier, luckily shot that one a little bit to the side, but Skay with the own goal.
Oh no! An awkward touch leaves Sleepy on the back line. Kier pushes forward, and I'm American. Has the off angle, but it's just not good enough, and an unlucky positioning makes an own goal happen, and 2-0 lead for Zynrg heading into the second half of this game.
Yeah, you hate to see it if you're a Durats fan, but of course, own goals like that unfortunately do happen, and more often than we'd like to admit. But some decent pressure here from Durats. This one's going to go right around Skay. I'm American trying to get it around the others. So that one looked like it could have been on, but it's a little bit wide to the right. The Skay's going to 50 this one out. Silk's going to boom it out. Kier's going to try to follow it up. Gets a touch. And Sleepy and Skay are both on the ball. A little awkward. I'm American's going to slot that one home.
I have been victim of this. Like, you're on your own backboard. You want to play it out. Your only touch is a pass out to the enemy team. And it just happens to be how you do it. And I hate doing it every time. And right there we see it get sent away by I'm American. A 3-0 lead here from them with I'm American with a nice brace and Kier with a goal of his own. But an awkward touch here lets Sleepy put one home.
Yeah, it's a great bump from, I believe, it would have been Salty Steve here onto I'm American. And Sleepy's just going to send that one home. You got to make sure that one goes in if you're Durats. But it's a great play. Great demo. Or not demo, great bump. They got one back, but they still need two more to really be in this game.
Round one. Nope. sent away. I'm American forced to make the 50. This ball off target. Silk able to go high, but doesn't have any boost. Can't follow it. Kier takes it out of his own half. Sends one above one. Can he beat out two? But Sleepy has all the time in the world to float one mid back to the enemy team and does it again. Sleepy, the best passer on Zynrg right now.
Yeah, I'm American's going to get another hat trick here. I believe it's his second one here in just 3 games. So he's been having a pop-off series here so far for Zynrg.
Yeah, Zynrg looking to make some decent developments here as their 4-1 lead leaves them with match point on the horizon. The Rats need to find something here. They need to stay alive, and it's looking bleaker and bleaker as minutes roll by without a good constituted offensive goal here. We have not seen anything out of their offense outside of a little bit of a lucky bump off of the kickoff. This ball floating down, sent away by Kier, and Skay can't do anything to put that on target. Steve off. I'm American awkward, but Silk gets a nice clear away.
Yeah, Salty Steve's just going to hit this one over to the side. I'm American. Going to opt to pop this one over towards Silk. That's not what happened. I was trying to read what was happening, and then people got, like, I switched to a different camera. I'm American with a great pass to Kier. It's going to go up, but Kier
negative
no
boost.
He still almost found a touch on that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a bit of a waterfall. Almost found his way there. This ball floating back. I'm American. Last man. Kier following behind him. This ball float down. Sleepy can't get anything more to go. Kier's going to get a free touch on the sidewall. Sends it mid, but sent away by Salty Steve. A touch over one by Sleepy, and it puts it on. And again, they find a goal with 20 seconds left, and it's all but over nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, 18 seconds, 2 goals. It's possible, but Sleepy giving them a chance, but very, very slim chance, if any.
Yeah, Sleepy able to snag another brace, and he's looking good this series. He just can't find anything to go when the game's early and starting off. That ball over Skay. Salty Steve collects. He tries to get something mid here. Gets a nice 50, but it's sent high by American back towards Skay. Skay tries to float one high. It's way too far back, and it's going to get touched away. Kier might have a pop-up, and I'm American's just going to hit this to the ground.
Yeah, Zynrg, you know, they took game 3 after the timeout, so more power to them.
Will we see a barely managing BM moment or no? I don't think we will. This is not a very toxic team other than Kier. But it'd be funny. I don't think they should do it. Do not call a timeout, please. But it would be funny.
It'd be funny, but I feel like in this case you just got to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, we're also in Div B. I don't expect it up as nearly as much up here, unless it was maybe, I don't know, Omega Blaze. He's pretty toxic.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, Zynrg looking to get to match point here. A little bit, not the greatest series from both teams, but Zynrg showing a dominance in the faults and finding a way. 3-0 up. Looking absolutely destructive here, and with this final match on the line, do you think they take it in a sweep?
For my sake, so I can get to bed sooner, I hope so. But I feel like the Rats, they're gonna take at least one. I don't think they complete the reverse sweep because that's just so hard to do. But I think the Rats are gonna take at least one, and they're looking to do that with Skay. A great shot to start it out 9 seconds in.
Like I said, I wanted to see it in 3. Skay showing some absolute prowess, lining this one over, and Kier in La La Land can't get quite to it. A 1-0 lead to start off, and I said I wanted to see more offensive pressure from them in the early games, but honestly, I want to see a bit more considering that's the first 10 seconds. Anyone can do anything at that point. It matters what you do for the majority of the body of the game.
Yeah, 100%. The Rats, you know, they got one, but they're looking to get another.
No.
As Kier, can he finish this with little to no boost? Gets it around 1-50.
Kier, what a cut on that. I'm American sends it past the entire team. Kier with a nice cut, pops it up, and Salty Steve hits it right back into him. A 1-1 tie, and 30 seconds in, we are all tied up and ready to roll.
Yeah, that was just a great 50 coming out from Salty Steve. Silk gonna try to just take this one around. Skay's able to hit that one out. As
Oh,
Cure with an unfortunate miss, and all of a sudden, all of Zynrg is kind of set
American.
on their back foot. American
No
taking it
boost.
backwards, no boost.
Oh,
Double commits with
pinch.
Silk, but a bit of a pinch. Skay not able to read it. Silk gonna try to just send this one in somewhere. Cure's gonna get it under him. That could be on, but Salty Steve's there to save it away.
Yeah, I think Silk's worked with them on that. It seems that even when Kier and American have low boost and they're taking the ball back into their own half, they always take it to the backboard and Silk helps them follow it out. Silk normally with a decent amount of boost and good position, able to do so, and that one getting a pinch, that's probably better than what they expected. This ball high, I'm American, since it's against the backboard, it doesn't float down to Kier quite. Sleepy able to get a touch. Silk floats this one high. Can he get anything mid? No. Skay able to send it out. Silk forced to follow, but I'm American commits anyway. Skay, he's got a little bit of pressure. He's got the back line, but Kier all the time in the world to go for that one. This ball back mid again. Skay unable to get the angle. Kier will get it clear.
Yeah, he's just going to get bumped into that one. That was a little interesting to see. Sleepy a little awkward. Looked like maybe if he touched that, it would have been an own goal, but Skay is just going to take advantage of Sleepy not touching that one and try to just send it down to the Zynrg half.
Oh.
So you see all of Durat's kind of committing upfield, but it's a great demo from I'm American. Once again, just so many demos coming out from I'm American. They've been so crucial in this series. Is one other thing I'd like to point out, but regardless, you know, we tie game, 3 minutes left. It's match point.
I'm American going for those demos. He gets one. Sleepy put away, and Silk on the follow-up from a Kier pass, and that's a 1-goal lead right off You're Talking. What a absolute play.
Yeah, just, you know, right in the middle for Silk. We saw that last game, too. Just a pass from Kier straight down the middle, wide open. Silk slams it home. Seems to be one of their bread and butter type plays.
Yeah, no doubt. I know a little bit about that, except for I know not much of a demo man myself. But Sleepy able to put one on and tie it up almost immediately. Off the kickoff, this team is looking menacing. Outside of that, they need to find a rhythm.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they've been looking good at times, but Zynrg overall, the whole series, has been able to keep the overwhelming amount of pressure on them. But yeah, once again, we're tied. Salty Steve almost gets that around the cheat on the kickoff here, but Silk is going to send that one right at Sleepy. Try to get a 50, not able to. Kier's just going to opt to take this one in the corner, get the boost, and pass it mid. We'll see if the Kier-Silk connection can happen again, but it's going to be saved away.
We're going to see a repeat around the world being attempted here. Sleepy tries to cut it off. American able to send it high towards Kier. Tries to go for the pinch. They get a little one to go, but it's around one. Salty Steve awkward. I'm American tries to follow this up. He gets the boost, but Sleepy, a better angle, gets bumped away. Silk floats this one mid. Can he get one down to Kier? He tries. Kier gets a touch to the side. Silk can't quite follow it immediately. Sleepy gets a touch on. Kier and Silk waiting in the corner. Silk over one. Can he get past two? Not quite. Skay with a nice touch over him. He tries to send this mid. This ball floats high. Salty Steve can't get much of a touch. Sleepy forced to turn early. Gets a nice pop over two. Can get the bump of us on the... Oh my! Sleepy, what?
I don't even know what happened here. Sleepy just flicks it over Silk.
It's a bump on American.
What a bump!
Wow.
I'm American got bumped so far. Almost got back to the play. But, yeah, what a powerful bump coming from Sleepy to put Durat's in the lead. It's been so long since we've seen a lead from Durat, so glad to see one here.
I should restate with that. A consistently held lead is what we need to see, not just a simple lead. They held one of those earlier this game and lost it almost immediately. Salty Steve gets a touch over two, but Silk able to receive it. Can he get anything on net? Not quite. This ball keeps floating middle. Sleepy sends it out to the side. Received by him American. Back towards Kier. Kier follows it up. Can Kier get anything mid to his team? Not quite. Skay with the good receive is able to get it out. Able to work past two, but not I'm American. I'm American. Awkward, but it gets a touch around Sleepy. Kier quick to follow. Cut off by Salty Steve. Rocking the Venom again. This ball floats mid, but sent away by Silk.
Yeah, I'm American. A little awkward here. Salty Steve's just going to opt to hit it to the ground. Sleepy's going to get this one mid, but Kier with a good boom. Silk maybe trying to follow it up. Skay is able to just go right away. Silk's going to hit it over him. Salty Steve with a really early challenge from far back, but I'm American hitting it up. Kier's going to try to get a touch. Can't find a touch there. Salty Steve's just going to hit it back to the left wall. I'm American with yet another bump. He's been all over with the bumps, but Salty Steve's able to recover and get back to that ball.
And a demo. Skate can't get past 2. Sleepy in an awkward position. Commits his third man. His ball floating mid for Silk. He puts it home. With 20 seconds left, we have a tie game.
Yeah, ice in Silk's veins here. Kier almost trying to redirect it in, not quite able to. But Silk's there to finish it off. Once again, we're at another tie game here. Match point, elimination game. Threat season's on the line right now.
Yeah, the Rats need to find something out of this. As Salty Steve tries to follow this up, it pinches down. Sleepy can't recover well. This ball floats back from Silk. Skay receives. 10 seconds left. It's all on the line. It's a touch over 1. Met by him, American. This ball floats back. Silk there to follow. He launches it long. Is anyone there to receive? Sleepy is. He sends it to the ground. Overtime in game number 4.
Yeah, we got the overtime match point. Kier's just going to hit this one to the side. Silk's there. He's going to follow it up, try to get it mid. Not able to. I'm American's going to get beat out by Skay. Kier last back. Able to hit it around 1. Sleepy's there. Kier's going to go really far upfield. I think he's trying to go for a bump or something, but it's not going to hurt them. Skay is going to hit this one out mid to Salty Steve. This one could be on. What a save from American.
What a save coming out there. Kier forced to make the touch on this. Sleepy following from behind. Probably a demo if he's able to get there. Not quite. Kier can't flick it past 1. This ball floats mid towards Silk. He gets the demo. This ball high. Sent down by Sleepy. Silk on the quick follow. Puts it home. Ends the Rats' career here. Goodbye. And today we see another team make it through.
Yeah, Zynrg, they came out surprisingly well here. 4-0 sweep. All the games were pretty close, all things considered, but Silk showing why he's the captain in this game 4. 584 points, 3 goals. What a series.
Absolute masterclass over here from the Zynrg side, putting it away in a sweep. Not what I expected, to be honest. We'll see if that can continue as they go to play a team that, honestly, I think I saw that they might have lost to during the season. Or am I wrong on that one?
Nope, you're correct. We beat Zynrg. I think it went to 5.
So a team that beat them last time, will they come back with blood in their veins? We'll find out. I'm gonna ask them who they got, whose number they got.
Oops! I put it back to a timeout again. That is not. We did not.
You are very good at timeouts. That's about it, though. No kidding.
All right, we're gonna drag these boys in.
Congratulations, boys!
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm Omega Blaze. We want to appear too, right?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You're good. I'm just being having a little fun with it. Congrats, boys! What a game.
Thank you.
Thank you. That
Oh,
was a good
good.
series.
Omega Blaze. Is it okay if I start with questions?
Yep, go for it.
Fantastic. My first question over to Kier Shiesty, the absolute madman. Kier, you came into this game, absolute blood reckoning through your veins. You somehow put on an absolute masterclass of a performance. And by that, I mean you absolutely bodied them like 3 or 4 times to a level that was kind of scary. I gotta ask you, have you been practicing your kind of like ones plays or anything like that, or is it just pure skill coming out tonight?
Not gonna lie. First off, appreciate the glaze. Second off, I've played maybe 4 ones games this season.
Fair enough.
It was just knowing my boys were behind me, so I just kept them all close.
Got it. And I got one more question over to I'm American Noah, the madman. I think you had enough hat tricks in there to fill a stadium. I gotta ask you, did it just happen outside of getting fed 2 goals by Sleepy? Was it just the coherency of your team, or just your role following it up?
I think it was just our role. We had really good pressure, so I wouldn't fault Sleepy for anything that happened to him or anything like that. When we had good pressure, they just ended up in awkward positions, and it was, yeah. I just ended up being the guy in those situations. I guarantee these dudes would make more goals than I did there. We had a good night offensively, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, Silk, I got a question for you. Was there anything that you guys tried to do as a game plan specifically against the Rats?
Not particularly. No, we just, we studied film, obviously. No, we just kind of played our game. We tried to brush up some things and trusted our game. went into it and seemed to have worked out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You guys played a great series. Penn, you got any more questions for these boys?
Oh, I gotta ask. You guys play against the lovely Throw Bros. They took your name last time. You guys got them this time?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say we're not. Yeah.
I always ask that.
Zynrg.
Yes, sir.
I always ask that just to kind of get a response, see a
Mhm.
reaction. But I'm gonna ask the captain himself. I want to hear a game score. What are you predicting?
Bros?
Throw Bros.
Who's on that team again?
Me?
I can't remember what. Who?
Omega
So it's
Blade?
me, Rooney, and Creed.
Irrelevant.
Oh wait,
Creed,
you're
Omega.
you're on that team?
Yeah.
4-0. 4-0.
Oh no shot. No. No shot.
Or
Zynrg more like the second coming of Honey Nut right here.
Nope.
Gonna 4-0
Oh, yeah.
again.
Nope. That's not happening. I'll make sure.
Oh, making my night, Noah. Thank you so much. That's all I got.
That's all I got too. Congrats on the win and good luck with the rest of your playoff run, except for the game against us. But but yeah,
Thank you, much
Awesome.
appreciated.
it was a great series, fun to cast. Have a good night.
Hey,
Yeah,
hell you
thanks
too,
for
man.
casting.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for casting, guys.
no
We really
problem.
appreciate it. All right. Later.
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 All right. Well, that's all we got. It was a great 3 games. This one was the only 4-0 sweep. We had a 4-3 game 7 cargo space over juicer alert, and then a 4-2 game 6 optic over reapers. But as I say, I'm pretty exhausted. The energy drink helped me get through, but I'm ready to end the stream. I don't know about you, Pen.
That's completely fair. Yeah, coming into it in a 6th stream, not feeling amazing, but had a fantastic time. Absolute masterclass of a showing from Zynrg. I can't wait to see how they played.
Yeah, 100%. But with that being said, show up to LAN. Even if your team didn't make it, plan to show up. It's always a good time. You'll meet a bunch of cool people there, including myself and Penn. I don't know why I was thinking whether or not you'd be there. Of course you're going to be there. You're on Air Aid.
Come on, man.
So you'll meet a bunch of cool people. I think everybody that casted tonight you'd be able to meet. So, just show up. It's a great time. Even if you didn't make it, you get to hang out with a bunch of really cool people. But besides for that, that's all I got. So, hope everybody has a good night. Make sure to submit any homework assignments if it's you have any Sunday due dates. But with that being said, it was a great stream. Thanks for joining me on the desk, Pen. I'll
Yeah, of course.
see you guys
I'm gonna
for
pull an
some more
Izor. Can I have
Dcrl action.
Can I have one more thing?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'm pulling an Izor here, but not in the same way. Make sure you guys, we have the socials below us. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you join the Discord if you're not there already. Use Epic code creator code DCRL. Get us some money from the code shop, but do not make poor life decisions because of the code. If you're already gonna make them though, might as well help us a little bit. Outside of that, thank you guys so much. Sorry for that, Omega.
You're good. That's all I got. So, have a good night, everybody, and peace out.
Peace.